Hey, what's going on? It's AJ, and I was recently asked an awesome question. What is the most important factor in long-term fitness success? And I thought about that for a very long time because I've been training for 10 plus years and I've come across so many different people and personalities. And the one trait that I've noticed of the most successful people that transform their bodies and their minds was optimism. Yes, an optimistic personality will help you not only get the body that you desire, but it'll help you maintain that long term. And I've done a ton of research on optimism and positive psychology. Now, positive psychology is a recent branch of psychology by renowned psychologist Martin Seligman. And he found that people with optimistic attitudes and a positive way of life live longer, are healthier, and obviously have happier, more stress-free lives. And we are not all born optimistic people. This is a trait that we have to develop. Just like a muscle in the gym that gets developed, your optimistic personality gets developed over time. We have small traits of it here and there, but it really requires a lot of effort and persistence to have an optimistic outlook towards life. Now, I have recently taken some notes from one of Martin's books, and he says the difference between an optimist and a pessimist is simply the way that they look at different events. So I'm going to go over some of the notes I took, and maybe it'll make some insights within you and make you become more optimistic when you deal with everyday events. So, first and foremost, an optimist believes that things and events are personal. So because something happens, it's under my control. I personally take full accountability for whatever happens in my life, good or bad. And mostly good things are permanent. So I'm going to have more good things coming to me. So I'm expectant of all the positive things. I'm looking for all the great things that are coming to my life. And everything that happens to me is to teach me a lesson. So it's kind of like having this outlook where every single thing that occurs is going to help you in some type of way. Even the most worst, tragic, traumatic thing is there to teach you something. And very simple, a pessimistic person feels that bad events are caused by me. So I am a victim. Why does all this bad thing happen to me? It doesn't happen to anyone else. And you're kind of looking at the world towards every single bad thing is because of you. And you're singled out, you're an individual, everybody else is happy and fine, but your life really sucks. And bad events are permanent. So these things are always happening to me. I never win, I always lose. And you're just looking at your life, for every little bad thing that happens is because you have this black cloud hanging over your head. And this causes you to look for bad things everywhere you go. So the slightest thing that occurs, it's the whole, why me? I'm a victim, I never win, I never get anything out of life. And very simple, if you notice the optimistic person and the pessimistic person, they have the same event. Now that shows that the event is not the cause. It's a neutral circumstance, but it's really the way that you react to the event, your attitude, because your attitude shapes everything. You know, same thing with fitness. If I'm constantly complaining, why do I have to be on this really difficult diet? Everybody else eats whatever they want and they never gain weight. Or I hate going to the gym. I hate being sore. You know, Susie eats everything. She doesn't work out and she's in great shape. My metabolism sucks. I'm fat. I have no willpower. I'll never get to the shape that I want. That's very pessimistic. So my goal as a coach, as a trainer, as a consultant, is to teach a person to look at things from an optimistic point of view. And that's why I have a master's degree in psychology, because I found that if I just give people the best exercises, the best nutrition plans, they're not going to get to their goals. It's really changing the mind. And it's really not a huge shift. Like I said, we're all a little pessimistic and a little optimistic by nature. The goal is over time to become more optimistic. Same way that a person could run longer and faster over a period of time. They could improve their diet, have more discipline, and just have a better mindset. This all takes work, and it's tiny small steps in a positive direction. So think about today. Think about the things that have happened to you. Did you look at them through an optimistic lens or a pessimistic lens? Now just be more aware of that, and you'll see day by day, the more optimistic you get, not only the better you'll look, but the better you'll feel. Less stress, more happiness, and obviously a better bod. I'm AJ, and I'll speak to you next time.